May 16th, a day that will live in Minnesota infamy. You guys, hello and welcome to Kenny Bear's Arms. Today's a sad Minnesota day, as the House just passed the universal background check and red flag laws that were bundled into the giant 500-plus page omnibus public safety bill. And eventually that'll go to Mr. Tim Walz's desk and he'll sign it into law. And August 1st, we will be enjoying the wonderful luxuries that are red flag laws and universal background checks. First of all, we know red flag laws are awful and not beneficial to anybody. They don't help. They don't prevent crime. And it just bypasses the due process of citizens' rights to essentially keep and bear arms. But obviously, the due process itself as to the burden of proof of, hey, this person is an actual criminal or a danger to society or something like that, because you can just kind of bypass that. That's awful and not good and not helpful and doesn't really do any good for anybody, especially the person that gets their firearms taken away, which hopefully it won't be any of us. Also, the next one, the universal background checks. And also, you guys, make sure you stay to the end of this video because I'm going to share. People are lighting up Tim Walz on Twitter. It's really funny, so I've got some memes to share with you guys too. And we'll get to there. But anyway, universal background checks, which are obviously horrible too. And I'm not entirely sure at how this is going to work or how the law is going to shape out yet with this stuff. So again, if you're more educated than me in the law side of it and everything like that, or if you have experience with these universal background checks, please comment down below, links and stuff like that. Educate the Minnesotan masses that do watch this video. Share this with your friends too and all that stuff too, because people need to know that this stuff's coming. And because as far as I've understood it, universal background checks can only really exist and survive if there is a gun registry, which I believe federally, correct me if I'm wrong again, gun registries are illegal, even though the ATF, I guess, is also trying to build one up, like, illegally, which doesn't surprise anyone at this point. But the only way, like, this would work properly, if I want to have universal background checks, because if I want a private sale to my friend Jim Johnson here, and if I want to sell him a firearm that I don't use a lot, or I don't, just want to, sell it, like I want to make some money because I don't need it anymore or don't want it anymore, and it doesn't really matter the reason why I want to sell my property, but he wants to buy it. Now we have to go to an FFL dealer and do a background check and fill out the 4473 and stuff, which obviously is a pretty giant burden, especially if it's not like a close friend, because now I have to try and like coordinate times to go meet somewhere with a dealer and do all that stuff and pay money to transfer said firearm back and forth or whatever. The other weird thing too is, like, how does this work with, again, we don't really know all the details as far as how this is all going to be worked out and written into law and stuff, but how does this work out too with like firearm rental places, shooting ranges? If you want to go rent a firearm, do I have to fill out a 4473 every time I want to relinquish, control of the firearm from the dealer to myself at the range or something like that? Or if I'm going on a hunting excursion and I'm renting a firearm from a buddy or the guide, if you will, for the hunting excursion. I don't know how that's going to work. It's going to be really interesting to see how that all shapes out. Obviously, this is just going to be a disaster, I think, overall. It's not going to prevent any crime. It's not going to lessen any crime because criminals circumvent all this stuff. Anyway, we all know this. You guys, it's going to be really interesting to see how this all shapes out. The Minnesota Gun Owners Caucus, someone asked them on Twitter too, was like, hey, so is the lawsuit printer firing up right now, or what's the deal? And they're like, well, not yet, because we have to wait until, and that kind of sucks too, they have to wait until someone's actually been, a plaintiff's been affected and hurt by said universal background check or red flag laws to try and, deal with this. So I have no idea how this is going to happen or how this is going to work out. This is really weird stuff. If you know more, comments down below. Anyway, so yeah, August 1st, you guys, watch out for that. So let's go into this Twitter thing. Let's get you some memes. Let's get you some funniness here. And I just want to throw this out here too, because obviously if you're I don't know if you watch Brandon Herrera's channel or not. He does like kind of a monthly, gun meme review, and you know, he doesn't necessarily do as long as a video and as many memes in his video as I'd like. So let me know down below if you'd like to see that on this channel. Maybe some like more off color, more off the beaten path kind of memes and stuff. And be kind of fun to, you know, try and do something else and I guess provide more content on this channel for you guys. So let me know if it's something you'd want to see. All right, guys, let's get into the more fun portion of it. Like I said, let me know in the comments below. You know what to do already. So Tim Walz today tweeted out after this bill made it through the House: as a veteran, gun owner, hunter, and dad, I know that basic gun safety isn't a threat to the Second Amendment. Okay, well, these laws aren't anything to do with basic gun safety. It's our first responsibility to our kids, keeping them safe. Well, harden the schools then. Give them the same kind of detail and protection that you have every day. When the bill reaches my desk, I'm going to sign a red flag law and background checks into law. Great, thanks. Awesome. Cool. Shall not be infringed, right? Whoop. Anyway, it's not really enough such a meme. It's more just to kind of remind you that the government will kill your wife, child, and dog to enforce their gun laws. Ruby Ridge, right? Everyone remembers that one, right? That's a messed up situation, because I think that was just kind of like almost a staged event, if I remember right, kind of thing. Like really kind of almost tricked the guy into, like, I don't know, it was messed up. Gotta love the come and take it flag. A little barbecue place in Anoka has one of those in the window. Good for them. Now this one is actually funny. You gotta love the good old fashioned pegging action here. That is very ooh. I grew up around guns, but no one needs an assault rifle. Oh. Well, the military and law enforcement sure seem to need them, don't they? But for some reason, us citizens can't have it unless we pay, I don't know, a whopping way too much money. Ugh. I love the Simpsons memes too. Don't make me tap the sign. Prior military service doesn't legitimize your shit take on gun laws. Take your opinion and shove it up your ass. Yeah, I don't care that you served in the military. That doesn't necessarily give you, like, should I say governorship? I don't know. Over our rights. Like, oh, come on, Tim Walz. What do you do? Technology changes. Our rights don't. Hell yeah. Like, why? You don't see these people. Well, they are kind of trying to take away the freedom of speech too a little bit, aren't they? With all the censorship and crap that's going on lately. Yeah, it's basically like that. I don't know what the heck this suppressed looking firearm on the right is there. That's kind of weird. I don't know who put that together. And then we got the beautiful FUD face. I love that because it kind of actually looks like Tim Walz. If we put like an orange hat on Tim Walz, it probably wouldn't be that too far off, especially with that face he's making. He's just, you know, mindless brain freaking. Someone decided to post on here, well-regulated militia is not the civilian population, when it literally is. That one, that's a great bad weapon take right there. This one's simple but effective. America, the Trojan horse, taking your guns away. Unlimited government power. It's for your safety. Okay. We'll do one last one here with our favorite Fallout guy. You like him? Fuck off, commie. Fucking Tim Walz and your stupid freaking liberal bullshit that, you know, care about the actual people or their actual safety. You're just virtue signaling ass. Anyway, you guys, that's about it. Rant over. Like, comment, consider subscribing. And good luck in this state, guys. If Minnesota wants to force more people out of this state, they probably are going to. Anyway, the population's already declined here anyway, right? Oh well, you guys take it easy, be well. I'll see you in the next one.